Hello, I've been looking at a bit of Shakespeare and specifically at the Tempest and the idea of Prospero. And what are Prospero's books? What is Prospero's magic? It seems to me that although Shakespeare doesn't talk about it anywhere, Shakespeare must be influenced by the idea of Kabbalism, of this mystical Jewish practice. I think it's there in Midsummer Night's Dream, in the squabble between Theseus and Hippolyta, the pillar of severity and the pillar of mercy. You can think of the Ten Sephirot, this wonderful thing, the tree of life, where you've got these various aspects of God descending from Ein Sof, descending from the untouchable, the unknowable divinity to the creative energy. It's paralleled in so many ways by, again, the esoteric writings of Gregory Palamas in the Orthodox tradition, in the Orthodox Christian Church. The idea that you can look at the energies of God, but you can't see the essence of God. You can see these aspects of God as the things the created energy, but you can't look at the actual Godhead. The same thing in Kabbalism. We can see the effects of God as God becomes more evident in creation. And the Tempest. Here, this whole issue of seizing on writing, seizing on magic. Yes, of course, magic may simply be a metaphor for the theatre, but I think Shakespeare also is aware of the occult, the arcane, the esoteric, and he enjoys that language. It's threaded through, particularly the later plays. And we know that Lurianic Kabbalism had spread to Florence and was well known in Florence during the 15th century, and it seems perfectly possible that it had spread to Britain by the 16th century, where we can think of the work of Israel Sarug, for example, and others. And there is Prospero, judge, creator, manipulator, teasing and regaining and using knowledge. And then you look at his adversary in the play, Caliban, this impetuous, this creature of decay, who Prospero wants to purify and test, and ultimately forgives. And we're back again to these two pillars: mercy tempers the law, and this is seen in Midsummer Night's Dream. It's seen in Merchant of Venice. It's seen definitely in The Tempest and in The Winter's Tale. I think it's impossible not to see the fingers of Kabbalism in Shakespeare. I think it's so much more evident than seeing some sort of vague reference to a magician like John Dee in league with Satan. Magic was seen as something suspicious in Shakespearean England, but Lurianic Kabbalism is an offshoot of biblical scholarship, and people were getting to grips with the original text. It seems to me perfectly possible that people would be interested in Talmudic studies and in Jewish mysticism, and that somehow Shakespeare would have been able to access this. I think this is a very attractive thought. Anyway, there's one for the early hours of the 25th.